Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the Zepter world, a world of health, style and beauty. My name's John Smith and I'm a representative of Zepter International. Before I start my presentation today, let me take this opportunity to thank our kind hosts who've helped to gather all of us today. I would therefore like to take this opportunity to present them with a valuable Zepter gift. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor and pleasure to present Zepter's mission of health, which says, live longer. Zepter is a global mission and a global phenomenon. Why a global phenomenon? Because every 10 seconds a new Zepter presentation starts somewhere in the world. This makes approximately 8,640 presentations per day. Today I'll talk about Zepter brands that conquered the world, especially about a proper way to prepare healthy food for a longer and healthy life, for which Zepter has a patented system, a unique and everlasting solution provided to you by Zepter Homeart. There's also Zepter Medical and Bioptron, a revolutionary medical technology, the highest achievement in light therapy, a unique, patented, clinically tested, approved and certified Swiss-made medical device for light therapy. Then we have Zepter's Swiss-made top-quality cosmetics, Zepter Luxury for a life with style. And there's also Zepter Home Care with its water and air purification systems and home hygiene. All Zepter products are of the highest quality and are produced to take care of our health and beauty. All of them are created in 7 Zepter factories. The Zepter company has more than 320,000 square meters of business space. It's present in all 5 continents and in more than 40 countries in the world. The company boasts more than 130,000 consultants, and the number of presentation attendees annually is more than 65 million. Of course, the Zepter company takes special pride in its more than 80 million satisfied users and over 760 million products sold. The presentation subject for today is Eat Healthy, Live Longer. But are we eating correctly and healthily? No. It's been scientifically and medically proven that an improper and unhealthy diet is the main cause of all chronic diseases, and that the main cause of an improper and unhealthy diet is improper food preparation. For a proper way to prepare healthy food for a longer and healthier life, Zepter has a patented system, a unique and everlasting solution, faster, easier, cheaper, healthier and tastier. You must be wondering how that's possible. Well, it is possible. Today we'll show you its secrets. Zepter's mission says, eat healthy, live longer. Food can heal, and food should heal, but we all know too well that food can seriously jeopardize your life and health. Hippocrates, a Greek scientist, the father of medicine, who lived in the 5th and 4th century BC, used to teach, let your food be your remedy, let your remedy be your food. Today, 2,500 years later, we know that the quality and length of our life depends above all on a proper and healthy diet. Therefore, more than ever, the world needs Zepter's mission of health. Eat healthy, live longer. As scientifically and medically proven, an improper, unhealthy diet is the main cause of all chronic diseases such as obesity, diabetes, hypertension, heart diseases and cancer, and these are the diseases responsible for 70% of deaths in the USA and 60% worldwide. In 60% of cases, obesity is the direct consequence of an improper diet, and in 15% is diabetes. High blood pressure is the direct consequence of an improper and unhealthy diet in 75% of cases. In 40% of cases, it causes cardiovascular diseases, and in 62% even cancer. Today, and every other day, 320 people die from nutrition-related diseases in the USA alone. An improper, unhealthy diet is the main cause of obesity, a global epidemic which causes respiratory problems, knee, joint and back pain, immobility, serious psychological disorders, osteoarthritis, infertility, liver disease, diabetes, atherosclerosis, hypertension, heart disease, heart attacks, strokes and cancer. There are 2 billion obese people in the world today, and it's estimated that by 2025 there will be 3.6 billion. That's very frightening, isn't it? In the last 30 years, childhood obesity has doubled, and obesity in children usually results in lifelong obesity with fatal consequences for their health. And all that because of what? Mainly because of an improper, unhealthy diet. An improper, unhealthy diet is also the main cause of diabetes, a hard and vicious illness. Why vicious? Well, because it has practically no recognizable symptoms, but causes kidney failure, diabetic ulcers, blindness, limb amputation, heart attack, and stroke. Because of diabetes, one person dies every 10 seconds. And all that is mainly because of an improper, unhealthy diet. Once more, an improper, unhealthy diet is the main cause of atherosclerosis as well, a chronic, progressive and degenerative blood vessel disease. This is how a healthy blood vessel looks like. A proper diet protects blood vessels and keeps them healthy. But if we consume too much fat, too much salt, too much sugar, this is how the initial stage of the illness looks like. Layers start to accumulate on the walls of our blood vessels. If we continue eating unhealthily, this leads to high blood pressure, tachycardia, thrombosis, atherosclerosis. This is how the advanced stage of the illness looks like. Layers on the walls of blood vessels become thicker and thicker. If we continue to act irresponsibly towards our own health, we'll definitely face angina pectoris, ischemia, stroke or heart attack. And this is how the blood vessel looks like in the critical stage of the illness. You can see that the vessel is almost clogged by the layers accumulated on its walls. Atherosclerosis always leads to high blood pressure and causes 95% of heart diseases, and heart diseases are the #1 killer worldwide. And all that because of what? Mainly because of an improper, unhealthy diet. Again, an improper, unhealthy diet is the main cause of hypertension and heart disease. 1.5 billion people are affected by hypertension, also known as the silent killer. Why the silent killer? Well, it's because it has no noticeable symptoms for years, yet it damages vital organs, the heart, lungs, kidneys, causing impaired circulation, dementia, stroke and heart attack. Check your blood pressure, body mass index and fat percentage with Zepter Vital System. It's easy and it might save your life. Because of heart disease, the #1 worldwide killer, 500 million people will die by 2040 if they don't eat healthily. By comparison, 500 million people is the total population of Europe. And yet again, an improper, unhealthy diet is the main cause of all types of cancer in 62% of cases, and it is most directly connected to colon cancer, which is in almost 100% of cases caused by an improper, unhealthy diet. Cancer is a devastating illness that attacks and destroys all organs and systems: brain, lungs, kidneys, liver, bones, prostate, stomach, breast, gallbladder, endometrium and cervix. Cancer is usually detected when it's too late, mostly in its final incurable stage. Finally, one of the most important questions of life is: what is an improper, unhealthy diet which causes all chronic diseases with such severe consequences? An improper, unhealthy diet is the main cause of all chronic diseases, and in fact it's the consequence of wrong food preparation. What do? We cook food in boiling water, at high temperatures, and fry in dangerous overheated fats. As a result, we eat too much fat, too much salt, too much sugar, too much junk food and too many calories. We eat food with little nutritive and biological value and with no essential nutrients. Vitamins, minerals, proteins, micro and macro trace elements. Food whose organoleptic properties, colour, shape, texture, aroma and flavour have been destroyed. Food is unhealthy because of the wrong food preparation, mostly because of bad quality cookware. We eat unhealthily mainly because of wrong food preparation. We unnecessarily cook at high temperatures in boiling water, which destroys 90% of nutrients. Boiling water destroys nutritive and biological values, essential nutrients, vitamins, minerals, proteins, micro and macro trace elements. Boiling water makes food useless and tasteless, since its organoleptic properties such as colour, shape, texture, aroma and flavour have been destroyed. Because nutrients and organoleptic properties have been destroyed, we eat more unnourished food. Why? To compensate for fewer essential nutrients. To make such useless food tasty, we add salt and spices, which could also have serious health consequences. Isn't that so? Why do we boil vegetables that are already made of 90% water, thus destroying their essential nutrients? Just not to damage our bad quality cookware. This is dangerous for our health and costly. All in all, it makes no sense. We eat unhealthily mainly because of wrong food preparation. Unnecessarily, we fry at high temperatures in dangerous overheated fats, which has fatal consequences for our health. Flavour comes from meat itself, rather than from the fats in which meat is fried. Overheated fats destroy nutritive and biological values, essential nutrients, vitamins, minerals, proteins, micro and macro trace elements, and produce trans fat acids that are very dangerous for our health. Overheated fats make food useless and tasteless, since its organoleptic properties such as colour, shape, texture, aroma and flavour have been destroyed. When fried in overheated fats, meat shrinks by 30%. To make such useless food tasty, we add salt and spices, which could also have serious health consequences. When frying, why do we add fats and destroy food? Added fats, when frying, are only used to transfer the heat from the pot to the food, just not to damage bad quality cookware and to prevent food from burning. The process of overheating fats produces acrolein, a highly carcinogenic, brown-coloured, flammable substance with a poisonous smell that is to be found in food, in the pot, and in the air. I'm asking you now, would you drink and eat such a carcinogenic substance? I'm sure your answer would be no. But without knowing it, we always eat it in fried food. It's in our frying pans every day. We consume it by eating fried eggs, French fries, breaded meat, fried squid. As a matter of fact, we poison ourselves every day. This is dangerous for our health and costly. All in all, it makes no sense at all, does it? Why do we prepare and eat this useless, dangerous and carcinogenic food? Because first of all, we use bad quality cookware. As a result, we have to cook food in boiling water at high temperatures and fry in dangerous overheated fats in order not to damage our cookware and to prevent food from burning. Bad quality cookware is the biggest enemy of our health. And what are the most commonly used materials for this type of cookware? Ceramics, glass, aluminium, steel, easy steel, enamel, non-stick coating. What are the properties of this cookware and these materials? They don't transfer heat evenly, food burns easily, they frequently oxidize and rust, they change colour, they're porous and retain food odours and remainders, they're hard to wash and maintain. They're easily damaged or broken and have to be changed often. They're not environmentally friendly, they cause allergies, and studies have shown that especially non-stick coatings and similar materials are carcinogenic. Now, the logical question is there a proper way to prepare healthy food using cookware or materials with none of these flaws? The answer is yes. There is. The Zepter system is the solution. The Zepter system, a unique and everlasting solution for a proper way to prepare healthy food. Faster, easier, cheaper, healthier, and tastier. Zepter Superior Metal. Zepter Technology, Zepter Design. Zepter Superior Metal 316L. The worldwide launch of Zepter Superior Metal 316L in the production of Zepter Masterpiece Cookware for a proper and everlasting way to prepare healthy food provides excellence in functionality and above all a wide range of benefits to your health. It transfers the heat evenly, food doesn't burn, it's totally resistant to corrosion, doesn't change colour, it's non-porous and doesn't retain food odours, it's easier to use, clean and maintain, indestructible. It's more resistant to physical and chemical effects, it's environmentally friendly, neutral, and doesn't cause allergies, and it has an unlimited guarantee. This material is used exclusively in applications where there's a demand for the highest quality. In medicine, for implants, prostheses, surgical instruments. In industry, for exclusive watches, cars, and yachts. Zepter Superior Metal 316L is an ideal solution for a proper way to prepare food for a longer and healthy life. Zepter Technology and Design, a proper and everlasting way to prepare healthy food for a longer and healthy life. Cooking with water when necessary, but essentially without water. Frying without fats, but always at lower temperatures. Why? To save food's nutritive and biological values and organoleptic properties. The Zepter Acuthermal Compact Bottom. The patented triple Zepter Acuthermal Compact Bottom is the heart of Zepter's proper and everlasting way to prepare healthy food. And it's made of 3 layers of light metal, inductive and accumulative conductive. It's compressed by a pressing machine which exerts up to 2,000 tons of pressure. It's not glued or soldered together. It's indestructible, compact and undeformable after use. Zepter Acuthermal Compact Bottom accumulates energy and transfers the heat quickly and evenly to the food so that it cooks at low temperatures. It saves up to 70% of food and energy, designed for all heat sources, including induction. URA, a revolutionary non-stick technology. It makes the inside of Zepter cookware harder, with no ceramic, Teflon, or other poisoning or harmful coating applied. URA poses no risk to your health. It's indestructible, everlasting, absolutely safe, and it doesn't allow food to burn. The Zepter lid, considerably heavier, ensures that nothing escapes from inside the pot. A closed circle. Food is cooked in its own juice, which remains inside the pot. The steam, released by the food inside the cookware, rises to the top, where the lid is always cooler than the pot, so the steam condenses upon contact with the lid. The process repeats again and again until the food is perfectly cooked. A water seal formed between the pot edge and the pot lid hermetically closes the pot. It's compatible with all Zepter pots and multifunctional elements. The walls of the Zepter pot body are of Zepter Metal 316L and are always cooler than the bottom. This enables condensation of nutritional liquids and the closed circle. The Zepter pot edge is designed so that it doesn't spill over. As you can see, just like the lid, it's always cooler than the bottom of the pot, and it always stays clean. Zepter handles are ergonomic. They never overheat. There's also the Zepter thermocontrol, which enables you to have ideal control of the food preparation process, without removing the lid. That, of course, saves you time and energy and enables food to be cooked in its own juice, which is, of course, healthy. And now we present Zepter's Supreme Instruments. For a proper and everlasting way to prepare healthy food. For a longer and healthy life. We present the Zepter system for a proper and everlasting way to prepare healthy food for a longer and healthy life. Cooking without water, faster, easier, cheaper, healthier and tastier. When cooking without adding water, always place fresh rinsed food in the cold pot, leaving a quarter of the pot empty, or leaving a space of 3 centimeters maximum from the pot edge, and then cover the pot. Put the covered pot on the cold stove, then turn on the medium to high heat source. When the thermocontrol arrow reaches the halfway point of the green field on the moist scale, turn the heat down to the minimum. The food is cooked in its own juice that remains in the pot. The steam, released by the food inside the cookware, rises to the top. The lid is always cooler than the pot, so the steam condenses upon contact with the lid and goes back to the bottom and onto the food. This process goes on until the food's perfectly cooked. This is called a closed circle. A water seal formed between the pot edge and the pot lid hermetically seals the pot. Cooking's finished after approximately 20 minutes. You'll see that the food cooked without adding water looks better since its colour, shape and texture are preserved. It's tastier because natural flavours and aromas are preserved. It's healthy because nutritive and biological values are preserved. Food doesn't get burnt and it's not carcinogenic. Zepter saves food, energy, time and money, but most importantly, Zepter protects your health. The Zepter system, frying without fats for a proper and lasting way to prepare food. It's faster, it's easier, it's cheaper, it's tastier, and it's healthier. When frying without adding fats, always place the meat in a preheated pot. Put the empty pot covered on the stove and always switch it on to the maximum for up to 4 minutes. The pot is ready for frying once the thermocontrol arrow has reached the halfway point of the green field on the dry scale. Or you can check if the pot is ready by putting a few drops of water on the surface. That's the so-called perla effect, as we can see. Always place the meat in an empty, preheated pot to fry, and then press the meat to sear it. After 30 to 60 seconds, turn the fried meat over and press again, then leave it like that until done. Here, we turn the meat, press it, and cover. Turn the heat down to the minimum, turn off or remove the pot from the heat source. Use the lid depending on what frying method is used. The frying process is finished after approximately 10 minutes. You'll see that food fried without fats looks better because its colour, shape and texture are preserved. It's tastier because natural flavours and aromas are preserved. It's healthy because its nutritive and biological values are preserved. Food doesn't shrink, no food is wasted. It doesn't stick to the pot, doesn't get burnt, and has no dangerous fats or trans acids. It contains no acrylane and it's not carcinogenic. Zepter saves food, energy, time and money, but most importantly, Zepter protects your health. Zepter Superior Multi-System, multifunctional elements with a special acuthermal compact bottom of different shapes and dimensions for a proper and everlasting way to prepare all kinds of healthy food in many ways. As we've seen, there we have deep pots, casseroles, frying pans, quadra, oval pots, and, for those who love Oriental cuisine, a wok. And there's also Zepter Synchro Click. With water, without fats, always a faster, proper and everlasting way to prepare healthy food. Patented and 100% safe, both soft and turbo cooking, always faster yet healthier, saves food, preserves nutrients, keeps the heat inside the pot for a long time, hermetically seals Zepter pots easily using just 2 fingers. It's also compatible with various Zepter pots, easy to wash and maintain, saves 80% of time and 60% of energy. It's faster, easier, safer, cheaper, healthier and tastier. Zepter multifunctional elements for a proper and everlasting way to prepare healthy food. Preparing, cooking, frying, serving and preserving. There are multi-lids, multi-strainers, deep and shallow multi-purpose bowls, multi-graters and multi-baskets. Zepter multi-lids, compatible with all Zepter pots and multifunctional elements. They're used for washing and cutting, cooking and frying, handy storage in the pot, as a universal protective stand. As you can see, there's practically no possibility for the contents to escape from the pot. They can also be used for serving or for preserving and storing food. Multi-strainers. They can be used for washing and cutting, draining, cooking with the stacking system, for preparation of 2 or 3 meals at the same time using one hob at lower temperature. That's how we save energy, food, time, and most importantly, we eat healthily. Deep multipurpose bowls, just like other Zepter multifunctional elements, can be used for washing and cutting. They can also be used for cooking 2 meals at the same time. They're used for serving as well, but also for storing and preserving food. They act as a lid and increase pot volume, and they can be used for practical storage. They can be easily and safely removed by using the suction knob. Here, as you can see. They can also be used as a new heat source for cooking 3 meals at the same time. We use deep multipurpose bowls for cooking with the stacking system, for the preparation of 2 or 3 dishes at the same time using one hob, always at lower temperature. That's how we save energy, food, time, and most importantly, we eat healthily. Multi-serving bowls can be used for washing and cutting, or for cooking with the stacking system, as we've seen. Also, they're used for reheating and serving, but they can also be used for covering. And of course, they're used for preserving and storing food. Zepter multi-graters can be used for washing, grating, and cutting directly into the pot. They're also used for expanding, as well as for serving and for cooking with the stacking system, which means cooking 2 or 3 meals at the same time using one hob at lower temperature. That's how we save food, energy, time, and most importantly, we eat healthily. Multi-baskets. Multi-baskets are used for washing, draining. They can be used for serving. And of course, they're used for cooking with the stacking system, for preparation of 2 or 3 meals at the same time using one hob at lower temperature. And that's how we save energy, food, time, and most importantly, we eat healthily. And now, let's taste. Zepter system. Properly prepared healthy food with no fats, tastier yet healthier. Here's our meat. Food looks better. Its colour, shape and texture have been preserved. The food is tastier since its natural flavours and aromas have been preserved, even without adding salt and spices. Food is healthier. Its nutritive and biological values have been preserved. Food doesn't burn. There's no acrolein. It's not carcinogenic. Now, take a look at this chart. The green line represents the natural content of fat in meat before cooking. The red line represents the percentage of fat after cooking with traditional bad cookware. And the blue line shows the result after cooking with Zepter cookware. If we take a look at the example with beef, the difference is 67%. That's how much more fat there is in the meat prepared with traditional bad cookware. When it comes to chicken, the difference is 51%, and the difference is even more evident if we look at eggs, because eggs prepared with traditional cookware contain 163% of fat, while those prepared with Zepter cookware have 90%. The difference is 81%. Zepter guarantees healthier and tastier meals and also saves food, energy, time and money. But most importantly, Zepter protects your health. Eat healthy, live longer. And now let's taste the Zepter system. Properly prepared healthy food with no water, tastier yet healthier. As you can see, food looks better. Its colour, shape and texture have been preserved. Food is tastier. Its natural flavours and aromas have been preserved even without adding salt and spices. Food is healthier. Its nutritive and biological values have been preserved. Food doesn't burn and it's not carcinogenic. Now take a look at this chart. The green line represents the natural content of nutrients in food before cooking. The red line represents the percentage of nutrients that remain in the food when cooking, that is, when boiling food in water, in bad traditional cookware. And the blue line shows the percentage of nutrients that remain in the food after cooking with Zepter cookware. And you can see that when it comes to vitamin A, 72% more nutrients are preserved in the food after its preparation with Zepter cookware. Even 252% more of calcium remains in the food cooked with Zepter cookware. 2.5 times more. When it comes to iron, 0% of iron is preserved when cooking in boiling water with bad traditional cookware, but when prepared with the Zepter system, 83% of iron is preserved. When it comes to phosphorus, the difference is 336%. Zepter guarantees healthier and tastier meals and also saves food, energy, time and money. But most importantly, Zepter protects your health. Eat healthy, live longer. The Zepter Superior Multi-System gives more. It doesn't spill over, doesn't grease up your stoves, it's easy to wash, saves space, and it's practical for storing food. A patented system for a proper and everlasting way to prepare healthy food for a longer and healthy life. Zepter Superior Metal, advanced technology and modern design. Safe, hygienic, environmentally friendly. Multifunctional for simultaneous preparation of several meals on one heat source. Easy to use and easy to maintain. Saves energy, food, time, money, and, most importantly, it protects our health. Multifunctional, economical, fast, easy, healthy, and tasty. Not only does Zepter cookware protect our health, it's also indestructible, and that's why it helps you save money for your whole life. And a saving based on €1,000 investment for a family of 4. Let's take a look at standard costs per year for a family which cooks food in the traditional way with traditional bad cookware. If we look at energy, the cost per year would be €302. Savings with Zepter would be 70%, exactly €211. When it comes to fat, the cost per year would be €174, while with Zepter you'd be saving as much as 80% or €139. The amount of money spent on meat per year would be €2,110, and if you use Zepter, as we have already said, there's no loss of meat, so savings with Zepter would be 30%, which is €633. When it comes to vegetables, the cost is €675. Savings with Zepter, 50%, €338. For vitamins, the cost is €240, but if you use Zepter, there's no need to buy vitamins because food preserves its natural nutrients. So savings are 100%, €240. Cookware, the yearly cost is €90, and there are no costs when it comes to Zepter because it has an unlimited guarantee. Savings are 100%, €90. On a yearly level, the cost for a family of 4 that prepares food in a traditional way with traditional bad cookware amounts to €3,590. With Zepter, the cost would be €1,940, which means that savings with Zepter per year would be €1,650. On a monthly level, the cost is €300. With Zepter, it is €162, and savings if you use Zepter would be €138. With Zepter, you always win. Earnings with Zepter, including time and water. On a yearly level, €3,300. Over 30 years, that would amount to €99,000. Imagine what you could do with that money. Let's see what the earnings with Zepter are, excluding time and water. On a yearly level, it would be €1,650. Over 30 years, that would amount to €49,530. Imagine what you could do with that amount of money. What's the real cost of a €1,000 Zepter system for a family of 4? The monthly instalment is €83. We said that monthly savings, if we exclude time and water, amount to €138. So what do we see? We see that the difference, which is pure profit, amounts to €55. You invest that much, save that much, the pure profit is €55. By using Zepter, you save, earn money, and most importantly, you always protect your health. We also recommend other products from the Zepter Masterpiece collection. As confirmation of the quality of our products and business success, we've received many international awards and recognitions, and these are only some of them. The USA Ellis Island Medal of Honor 2011, awarded to Zepter for its outstanding contribution to the well-being of millions. There's also the Italian Golden Mercury Award. Zepter International is a 5-time winner of this for advancements in technological and new and original products. There are also other awards. The Award for Business Initiative from Frankfurt, Germany. Then there's an award for business prestige from Madrid in Spain. The International Europe Award for Quality, Paris, France. The Cavaliere del Lavoro della Repubblica Italiana, awarded for technological, social and employment development. And there is also the Sign of Cholesterol Prophylaxis, awarded in Warsaw, Poland. We introduced you to Zepter's mission of health, presented you a superior, intelligent, complete system for a proper and everlasting way to prepare healthy food, and now we offer you the opportunity to become part of Zepter's global system and success. We offer creative positions as consultant managers. We offer above-average earnings that you decide. We offer you the opportunity to work in your own time. We offer acknowledgements, valuable prizes, travel and fun. We offer a world-renowned brand and a powerful company as a safe partner and all the support you need. I hope I've managed to provide you with valuable scientific knowledge and Zepter's unique, proper way to prepare healthy food. Now you know. So from today, you will take responsibility for your health and the health of your loved ones. Your health is your choice. Thank you for your attention, and don't forget, eat healthy, live longer.